Good morning, dear students and respected principal of the college, Jaya Madam. I'm very happy to deliver my lecture on basics of pronunciation today. I'm also very glad that I got an opportunity to meet all of you. As I'm teaching only for masters and PhD students, this is a great opportunity for me to meet and address to the UG student in the online process. First of all, I tried many a time to correct my video camera. So maybe you can't see me, but you can see the PPT. I think you will bear with me with this. Dear student, in this lecture, I'm going to speak about basics of pronunciation. So that's very, very important. So before begin this, let me introduce about myself. I am Dr. Santosha GK, Assistant Professor. I teach in the Department of English, Vijayanagara University that locates in Bellary. So let us talk about pronunciation. What is pronunciation? So pronunciation is the way we pronounce the word, or in which way we pronounce the word. That is very, very important. In which way we pronounce, or we make the sound. We make the sound when we, pronounce the word. So you can see here in the slides, there are two important words. One is pronunciation and one is pronounce. So pronunciation is a noun and pronounce is a verb. So pronunciation is the way in which we pronounce the word. In the verb pronounce, to make the sound of a word. So different language have different kind of sounds when we pronounce the word. So especially when we learn a foreign language, there is a problem of pronunciation because we are not familiar with that particular language. That is why we have to learn the pronunciation. If you know the pronunciation of a word or how to pronounce particular language, you are the master of that particular language. We don't understand anything when we hear any new language because we don't know anything about the pronunciation of that particular language. In the same way, English is a foreign language. But since how many years we can say that English is a foreign language? English is a foreign language. This is the time for all of us to accept this language as ours. And we have been learning this English after the independence, almost 70 years plus we have been learning. But still we find it difficult because we don't learn pronunciation properly. That is why I will discuss a part of the pronunciation today, not complete because pronunciation is a big area. I may deliver one more lecture on pronunciation in the next class, but now let us go one by one. So to pronounce, we push air from our lungs. That's very important, from near our stomach. The first beginning of our pronunciation starts from lungs and up through our throat, then vocal cords, through our mouth, and movement of our tongue. So from lungs, then throat, then our mouth, then movement of our tongue, out between our teeth and lips. So this is our pronunciation ends with teeth and lips. Start from lungs and this vocal cord, Then it comes to mouth. In the mouth, you can see the movement between lips and tongue. They are very, very important. Sometimes to pronounce, you require your nose also. So we cannot speak holding our nose. It's difficult. So nose, mouth are important external organ we use to pronounce the word properly. Understand? So what is very important? So as I discussed, the pronunciation begins from your lungs, because lungs, the sound, hair from the vocal cord, then mouth, then movement of tongue and lip. Understand? So even nose also. So different languages tend to develop different muscles of mouth for pronunciation. We can't say, my dear students, as I said earlier, all language have a different muscle movement, that is mouth and different part of our body movements. So different languages have different kinds of muscle movement. Say for example, Kannada, there is a different, especially Malayalam, it is very difficult because most of the words they use inside the nose, the help of the nose. And Sanskrit is different. Tamil, in that sense, it's a very easy language because there is no, there is, you don't find much influence of Sanskrit, and all words are simple to pronounce. So when we speak a foreign language, our muscle may not be well developed for that particular language. It's very important. When we speak a foreign language, our muscle may not be well developed for that language. We will find pronunciation more difficult. Why? Because our muscle doesn't adjust with the new language. You require a lot of training. By practicing the foreign language pronunciation, our muscle develop and pronunciation improves. By practicing the foreign language pronunciation, our muscle develop and pronunciation improves. So how to improve our pronunciation? There are two things I would like to tell. One is imitation. What is very important? Imitations. And the second one is practice. So you may notice your principal Jia madam speaking very good English with good pronunciation. Why? Because madam has practiced. In the beginning, we all imitate any language. So you are from Hassan. I think you are very close to Mangalore. Some of you must have noticed people are speaking Tulu, Konkani, Malayalam, even Tamils. So you find it very difficult because your muscle has not practiced, your muscle has not exercised the pronunciation. That is why, my dear student, imitation in the beginning, then practice. These two are keywords to learn any pronunciation. So you may see some people speaking better English. Why do they speak better English? First they imitate, then they practice. These two are very, very important aspect to learn the proper pronunciation. Let me go to another slides. So very importantly, English has 26 alphabet, but we will not discuss here how to pronounce vowel and consonants because that is more into phonetics. I'm going to talk here only important aspects to learn pronunciation. So as we all creating correct vowel consonant sounds using the muscles of our mouth, tongue, lips, there are other important aspects of pronunciation. We can't just pronounce the word just because of lungs or mouths or lips or nose, but these things are also very important. What are these things? One is syllable, another one is word stress, next sentence stress, linking and intonation. These five aspects are very prominent when we learn about pronunciation. Or if you want to speak a better English with a good pronunciation, these five aspects are very important. One is syllable, second one is word stress, third one is sentence stress, fourth one is linking, and fifth one is intonation. So what is syllable? Let us discuss all this in a nutshell, then we'll go one by one. My dear student, I have dedicated this lecture to discuss only about syllable. In the beginning, I planned to discuss all these five objects, but at the end of the lecture, you will not learn anything. I want you all to learn properly. So, in this lecture, I'm going to discuss this particular aspect called syllable. It's a very, very beginning of pronunciation, my dear students. So before going to syllable, I'll discuss in a nutshell all these five important aspects of pronunciation. A syllable is actually a division of words according to sounds. What is syllable? Syllable is division of words. So we divide the words according to sound. That is called syllable. Say for example, a teacher. So we can divide the word into two parts. Teacher. T then cher. Teacher. So we divide the word and we pronounce the same word as a teacher. So this is called syllable. Anyway, I will discuss later completely. Let me now also discuss stress. There are two stress. In the stress, there are two kinds of stress. One is word stress. Another one is sentence stress. What is stress, my dear student? I think now you're all stressed about online classes. Many teachers, they become stressed because they find it difficulty to teach online. And this is a new opportunity for all of us to learn through online classes. That is why now we find it stress. So that is different kind of, it's a psychological tiredness and the anxieties that we face. That is a different stress. Here stress means emphasis. Emphasis means put more importance. What is the meaning of emphasis, my dear student? Put more importance on certain syllables in the word. Understand? And also not on the word, it is also on the particular word. So the words stress and sense. So here stress means giving a special importance in a word and sentence. So word stress, give emphasis on the certain syllable in a word. And what is sentence stress? Sentence stress is all about giving an importance, giving emphasis, giving, give more importance on particular words in a sentence. Particular word in a sentence. I will give a lot of example when I discuss in the next class. Then come to another important aspect, that is linking. It is also very important. So linking is all about giving space, giving time. Suppose when I speak a sentence, I give space or a time between words. That is called joining certain words together. Joining certain words together. See, I combine these three words, joining certain words, then I give a space, then I say together. That is called, we are linking the words together. These three, joining certain words. We link the words. Or we don't give any space between these three words, joining certain words. then we give space, then we sit together. Understand? See, after the understand, I'm giving space. Understand? In my lecture, see, in my lecture, it's a joining word. I join in my lecture. Three words. In my lecture, I am going to teach. See, you can see the linking. So let me also discuss all this completely in another slides. Another one is intonation. You all know tone. So tone is a voice actually, sound. So intonize actually is the rise and fall of a voice as we speak. This intonation usually changes according to situation, time, and space. That is called intonation. So intonation in a very simple sentence, the rise and fall of our voice as we speak. Say for example, good morning. So our voice rises. How are you all? So our voice comes down. When you get angry, hey, sit properly, you say, then that is rising voice. When we question, we use the rising voice. Will you come to the class? What are you doing here? So these are the up and down of our voice according to situation is called intonation. So I hope I have given a small introduction about these important aspects of pronunciation. So let me go to directly to syllable and we'll discuss ABC of syllable in the next slides. So syllable is a unit of pronunciation having one vowel sound, a unit of pronunciation. In a word, there may be many pronunciations. So in a unit of a word, a unit of a pronunciation having one vowel sound with or without surrounding a consonant. So in a word, in a syllable, it may have consonant or it may not have consonants, but vowel is mandatory. Forming the whole or a part of the word. For example, there are two syllables in a water. Water. How many syllables are there? Two syllables. Water. This we can discuss later. So, my dear student, pronunciation is nothing but it is a unit of a sound. In a word, there may be many sounds. So, vowel sometimes it's a mini sounds within a word. Within a word. So, what we can do here, maybe in the next slides, we will understand this. Before the syllable is nothing but division of a word or dividing the word according to sounds. Okay, so we can divide the syllable into 5 important groups. How many groups? 5 groups according to their syllable, but according to their sounds. What are those 5 syllables? I have not written here, I'll just say one is monosyllable. Mono means single, one syllable. Understand? The word which has one syllable. Then dissyllable. Di means two. These words are Greek and Latin words. Di means two. And trisyllable means three syllable. Fourth one is Tetra syllable. Tetra means four syllable. And fifth one is multi-syllable. Multi-syllable means it has many syllables, more than 4 syllables. I'll repeat once again. In syllable, we divide 5 groups. One is monosyllable, disyllable, trisyllable, tetrasyllable and multisyllable. Okay, we'll discuss one by one. Now let us go to monosyllable. What is monosyllable? As I said, mono means single syllable, single word sound. So it has one sound and one syllable. Very simple. Monosyllable means a word which has a single sound. I will repeat once again. Monosyllable means a word which has a single syllable. Say, for example, love. Do we divide the word love? No. We say only love, one sound. Man, one sound. Glass, single sound. Pen, ink, cup, bat, shirt, pant. So these are all monosyllable. I'll repeat once again, my dear students. Monosyllables, monosyllable is which has a single sound. Monosyllable is nothing but which a word which has a single sound. Single sound, I understand, right? Suppose man, single sound. You understand? Laptop, how many sounds are there? There are two. Lap, tap. Lap, top. How many sounds are there? Two sounds are there. Two sounds. How many sounds are there? Two sounds are there. Lap, top. In the same way, love, see love, single sound. Man, single sound. Glass, in a single voice, single sound. If I say it Kannada, ಒಂದೇ ಶಬ್ದ ಬಾಯಿಂದ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Suppose love. I don't like to give more example to clarify this. Laptop, two words. Understand? Same way, door is a single word. Latch. Understand? Wire. Bottle. In bottle, how many syllables are there? Bottle. Two syllable. Bottle. Understand? So pen, ink, and cup. So these are all very, very simple one. I will give example. So I don't like to limit this learning process of pronunciation in this class. I will be available anytime, my dear students, and I will make another one or two videos and I will send. So this is all about, I hope you understand what is monosyllable. Mono means single syllable. Syllable means sound, single sound. Love, man, glass, pen, cup, mat, slate, fan, book, any word. See, I'm looking around about my table. I'm just belt, pant, water, two syllable. Yeah, note, single syllable. So I wanted to give homework. That is very interesting. You have to do homework. So what you have to do in the homework, you have to list 100 monosyllables. Will you do that? My dear students, you're all from Hassan. I'm sitting here in Ballari, and I really wanted to see all of you write 100 monosyllables and upload to the group. And I'm sure I will see all your homeworks. Understand? So I'm going to give 4 homeworks. I think this is the first homework I have given, that you have to list 100 monosyllables. Very easy. Suppose, hand, single, nose, single, ears, all single, yes, eyes, single syllable, monosyllable, chick, single syllable, hair, see, leg, stomach, two syllable. Lot of things you can notice around you. So you please do this homework very seriously. Now I move on to the another important syllable. So we discuss monosyllable. What is next? The next one is disyllable. So di means two syllable. Two syllable. So the words which has two sounds are called as disyllable. See how many sounds are there? Two sounds and two syllables. So the words which have two syllables. So when we divide the word, we can find two syllables. See earlier slides, can we divide this love? No, we can't divide. Suppose law, man. No, no, not at all. We can't divide. But here look at this culture. The example I have taken here, culture. We can divide the word culture. I look at here, teacher, teacher. Disyllable. How many syllables are there? Two syllables. Mother, mother. We can divide this. Mother, teacher. See how it looks so beautiful when you speak according to syllable. Teacher, mother. Next is father. Father, laptop, table. See, there are many, many words. I think you can list 1,000 students, 1,000 words, disyllable, student. See how many syllables are there? Two. Student, student. Window, window. How many are two syllables? I have a water here to drink. Yes, water, two syllable. Cup is a single. So there are a lot of two syllables you can find around. You have to list. Did you understand this? Very simple one. I'm going in a very simple way since you're all first year BA, first year BCom, second year degree students. Like if you come up with me in the next class, I will go in depth. So disyllables are nothing but the words which have two syllables, are a word which has two syllables. Suppose teacher, I will repeat. Mother, see I have divided it with mother. Father, I divide the father. Father, laptop, laptop, table, table. So that is why when the British people, foreigner, I think you must have gone to your nearby Beluru Halebeedu temple. You must have spoken to some of the foreigners, or when you go to the temple, you see how they speak. They speak Kannada in the English style of pronunciation. Suppose they call it, oh, suppose they Jaya Madam, they say Jaya Madam because they divide Kannada word according to syllable. Suppose ಊಟ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ, because they divide the Kannada word according to syllable. You understand now? The example I have given, how foreigner speaks Kannada because they divide Kannada. My village actually Gaganahalli. Now it is a Gagenahalli. When British came to India, they found it very difficult to pronounce Gaganahalli because my village is in the top actually, near the hill. So that is why they call it as a Gaganahalli. But now foreigner, Britisher, made it as Gaganahalli. Gagenahalli. Now it is a Gagenahalli. So they call it as a Mysore. Mysuru. They made it as a Mysore. They wanted to, pronounce this according to their own mother tongue. Here also nearby we have a city called Hosapete. During the Vijayanagara Empire in the Hampi, after the collapse of Hampi or Vijayanagara Empire, so near the Hampi they started Hosapete, Vasada the Pete to start model. But what British did? Hospate, Hosapete. Hosapete, there are four syllables in Kannada. They don't like to make it difficult. So they made it Hospate. Hospate, two syllable. You understand? Yes, that is why teacher, teacher, mother, father, laptop, and table. So there are disyllable. So if you really have any question, please, you can post me in the group. And regarding disyllable, I'm giving another homework. So what is the homework you have to do? You have to list 100 disyllable. Will you do that exercise? You should do this. It will help you. I told you already how to learn pronunciation. One is imitation, another one is practice. So if you practice this, I'm sure you will learn this. So after the disyllable, what is the next one is trisyllable. So what is trisyllable? The, the trisyllable means the words which have three sounds are three syllable. Very simple. Very simple. ನೀವು ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಪದ ನೋಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮೂರು ಸೌಂಡ್ಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ಉಚ್ಚರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಮಿನಿ ಸೌಂಡ್ಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ಉಚ್ಚರಿಸೋದನ್ನ ಟ್ರೈಸಿಲೆಬಲ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಸೇ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್, ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್, ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್. Mutiny, mutiny. You find out the meaning of mutiny. Heroic. Maybe I must have used another. Heroine, heroine. Magical, magical. How many? Three. Energy, energy. Remedy, legacy. Africa, Africa. See, Africa. So this is how you have to pronounce according to syllable. So why syllables are important? To learn proper pronunciation. I will read once again. Trisyllable is nothing but, so the words which requires three divisions are called as trisyllable. So how many syllables are in the word? Three sounds and three syllable. Say for example, interval, mutiny, heroic or heroine, magical. Magic, two syllable, magic. Energy, remedy, legacy, Africa. So these are the trisyllable. So you should practice this one also. That is why I'm giving one more homework. So you have to list 100 trisyllable. So now what is next is, as I said, four syllable. That is called tetra syllable. Tetra syllable. Tetra syllable have four sounds or four syllables. In a word, so many division you can do, four ಅಥವಾ ಎಷ್ಟು ಭಾಗಗಳಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಓದಬಹುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ four. Say for example, locality, locality, enormity, security, 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 military, 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 equality, 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 morality, 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 futility, futility. There is another one, futility. It is a futility. So you can, with this example, you can also try at your home many example. Locality, enormity, security, military, equality, morality, futility, organization. That is multi-syllable. So you can find there are 100,000 words which has tetrasyllable. I think you understand this. So for this, you have to do again homework. This is my fourth homework. I said I am going to give four. Actually, I'm going to give 5 homeworks. So you have to list another 100 words of tetrasyllable. So now, so far now, monosyllable 100 words, disyllable 100 words, trisyllable 100 words, tetrasyllable 100 words, so totally 400 words. Next, what is the last one I said? That is multi-syllable. So multi-syllable means which have more than 4 sounds, more than 4 sounds. or 4 syllable. You can remove a here. I think it's not required. So more than 4 sounds or 4 syllable. Usually they are very big words. Sometimes 10 alphabet. Understand? So suppose R, T, F, she, L, artificial. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಮೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀಯ ತುಂಬಾ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಬಿಡಪ್ಪ ಬಟ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ತುಂಬಾ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಆಗೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಹೌ ಟು ಪ್ರೊನೌನ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ artificial. So how many sounds or syllables are there? 1 2 3 4 5. So more than 4 is called as multisyllable. Modernization. You have to edit this word. Actually, it's okay. It is MODERN, modernization. International, international. Pronunciation. How many are there? 5. Pronunciation. Intermediate and there are 6 syllables. So this is called multi. You can find lakhs of words in all the syllables. So I have given you to list, again homework quiz, you have to list 100 multi-syllables. So altogether I have given 5 assignment, my dear student. In each assignment you have to list out 100 words. So total assignment work is, my dear student, 500 words. So you can take 5 days if you require. You can do 1 day also, but I give you a lot of time. So each day 100 words. Say for example, today is Tuesday. Maybe by Sunday, Monday, you can complete this, right? In the title syllable there is monosyllable, list 100 words. Again in the next, write disyllable 100 words, trisyllable 100 words, tetrasyllable 100 words, and multisyllable 100 words. So if you do this exercise, as I said, if you want to improve your pronunciation, syllable is a very beginning and important aspects. So with this, my dear student, I complete my lecture. I end my lecture, and I look forward to meet you in the next lecture with stress, with word stress and sentence stress. So I'm sure I'll discuss you, I'll meet you again in making one more video. So this is my first video to you. So I keep it very simple. I hope you all enjoyed. And if you find difficulty, please watch this video slowly, and you can write to me. You can talk to our Jaya madam. I'm sure madam will also help you, and you can communicate. And thank you very much for bearing with me, and wish you all the best for this. And I once again thank to Professor Jaya madam, principal of Government College, Home Science College, Hassan. And I take this as a token of love and respect to do my work. So from your side, I expect you all students to do the homework very seriously and learn pronunciation. Maybe in another 1 or 2 class, I will teach all important aspect of pronunciation. Best of luck, and thank you, my dear student.